start shortly. See Mr. Kamers in the chambers. Council Representative Keith. Mr. Freeman. Mr. Kilby. So we'll be starting shortly. See if we can round up. Okay. Now he needs a clerk to officially start. Oh, good. Okay. Out there rattling the bushes.
We're fine.
Okay. Okay. Oh, there. Mr. Neal's here. Very good. We have a quorum. It's 1:31. Make a motion that we accept the minutes of the previously held meeting.
Motion to accept the minutes.
Is there, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. The ayes have it. I'm going to request that we take time on the regular agenda, short of any concerns or questions. And we'll move into the new list of legislation. First item is the ordinance approving the sale of vacant city-owned land pursuant to the city's Allot for a Little program in order to facilitate the productive reuse of the property and reducing the cost of the city and taxpayers in maintaining vacant lots.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Committee members, yes, this would be a standard sale. It's going to go to a local church. They wish to hold it for future development as they are acquiring more property. We would ask for a consent agenda.
Cool. Questions or comments? I assume the ward council person was able to put eyes on this before we came in?
We did send an email to him. We're assuming he read it and he okayed it.
Okay. Thank you for that. Is the consent agenda okay?
That'd be fine.
On this particular item? Questions or comments? Is there a recommendation for consent agenda?
Recommendation for consent agenda.
Is there a second? All those in favor signify by saying aye. The ayes have it.
Thank you.
Okey doke. 3 is the approving the sale of city-owned land to Sweet and Bunton Real Estate Properties Limited Liability Corporation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, committee members, the city is proposing to sell a vacant 2,700 square foot, 2-story office building and land to Sweet and Bunton Real Estate Properties, LLC. A request for proposal was circulated by the city planning department, and Sweet and Bunton Real Estate Properties, LLC submitted the winning proposal. The prospective owners would purchase this property for $10,100. They intend to rehab the building, which is commonly referred to as the McCutcheon Building, and lease it to the Kenmore Historical Society for their museum and headquarters. The museum will display artifacts and photos related to the Kenmore community and will provide space for educational purposes. An area at the front of the entrance would be a gift shop. The adjoining courtyard, which would be the McCutcheon Courtyard, would also be renovated with new walking stones, tables, and chairs for the public. Consistent with terms of the purchase agreement, they wouldn't use the property at any time in the future for parking. The prospective owners have deep roots in the Kenmore community, as they have owned and operated the neighboring Kenmore Comics and Games since 1987 and reside in the Kenmore neighborhood. This building has been vacant for many years. The prospective owners plan to invest $40,000 into the property, and both Planning Commission and Planning staff recommend approval.
Thank you, Mr. Antonucci. Questions or, so this was an RFP?
That's correct.
I heard that correctly, and they won based on the merit of their proposal? Okay, very good. There's 2,700 square feet?
Almost 28.
Okay. 2-story, what's the age?
Yep.
Of
The age of the building, it's probably
way
60,
old?
70 years old.
Okay. Good.
It's up there.
All right. Is it, I assume it's been vacant for a while?
A long time, and we had tried to sell it once before, and so this is the second time around. We felt like this was a great reuse and good offer.
Council Representative Freeman, do you have a comment on this?
Just that, everything that Mr. Segedy has said, these are these are not business owners that come for 2 years. They've had, in fact, a year or two ago, we issued a proclamation to them for 25, 30-plus years of business, highly, highly, highly involved in the boulevard through thick and thin with our 2 annual community events, Easter and Christmas, that we have, just a host of things, and plus the Buttons, the one empty lot that's coming with the property, they've actually kept that lot up for a few decades now. And so we're just really pleased, and we think that this is going to be a significant part of the revisioning that Planning Department, Kenmore Neighborhood Alliance over there is taking part in. So we look forward to this and appreciate everybody's work in this. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you, Council Representative Freeman. Is there any other questions or comments? I'd like to entertain a motion that we accept, or we approve with suspension of the rules. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve with the suspension of rules.
Is there a second? All those in favor signify by saying aye. The ayes have it. And please let the record reflect that we have all members of committee. Is there anything else to come before the committee at this time? Hearing none, we're adjourned. Thanks.
You know, years ago, my sister lived in Atlanta, and she said, everybody in Akron dresses so drab. Down in Atlanta, we put on yellow.